And we're back again for a normal sized episode since we were able to record this week.
Yup. So despite me flying out tomorrow because we record these on Wednesdays, I'm flying out tomorrow to off guy. But we have surprisingly only just 2 episodes to talk about this week because we have
Yeah, it feels like stuff has been cramming in. But I mean, we have some other stuff to talk about in between. We know we're getting some Ultraman sneak peeks and some other stuff.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, actually, I haven't seen the sneak peek.
I don't think it hasn't aired yet, but I was just gonna talk about it.
Yeah. But despite all that, that is Sleepy Witch and
Yep. And you know what? I should have thought that. Okay, you obviously meant to hand that off to me. I am a dumbass. And that's DJ Azure, the 2.5 DT you're talking to. I for some reason just thought you were gonna do both.
No.
Okay, well I'm keeping that in as is because they need to realize. You could hear like the gears turning in my head when I finally figured that out. But yeah, as always, we're here to talk about this week's Tokusatsu episodes, starting with Gotchard. Damn.
Yeah.
What we got. I thought it was really funny because last week I was saying that like, oh haha, we had such a cutesy preview for the next episode. It's like Hopper 1 runs an errand while everyone else is like dealing with the spare, and it was even worse than I thought.
Oh man, we're let's start with the cute stuff. So let's start with what we thought the episode was gonna be because we actually still did get some cute Hopper 1 stuff.
Yeah, first of all, starting with just like with the beginning, I love that this episode starts with them all like running with the Skabos prop, like it's there like on an ER table, like holding him by the sides, like, get this man to a medical table, stat!
Yeah, it is. Oh man.
I love that they made the Skabos prop. I'll say if there was one thing that I was sad about is that they fought Ant Trooper and they defeated him and there was no Ant Trooper prop. I was hoping for one. Yeah, I was hoping to see an Ant Trooper prop. Rest in peace. But yeah, basically, we get told that Gigist has like transmuted them with themselves, and because of like the darkness of the like transmutations, they can't be transmuted again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like we oh man, like there is a lot of talk about this episode because like it's like honestly like I'm mostly just in it to enjoy, and yet somehow like I'm like absolutely shocked whenever people have like really deep interpretations, or like sometimes they just say something small that actually is completely true about like the whole idea about transmuting chemis using a host or not a host. Like the only reason why I knew about this originally was because of like people shitting on Spanner, and yet like it's actually confirmed, and I completely went over my head.
Yeah, no, I love the people who can like look really into it, like, and figure stuff out like that. I think that's super cool. I try to posit theories, but you know that it's also because I haven't watched as much Rider, so I don't always know like the tropes or the things to look for. But it's always super cool seeing what people like are able to like glean from just like the show. And oh man, again, the cute stuff. Having the Hopper 1 prop just go around different sets, interacting with lots of different little things was extremely cute. I really liked it. I love that it like talked to a dog. It was just everything it did is just so cute, and it's just so funny that we're having like the Hopper 1 is off a quest to get this yellow flower for Hotaro, and that's like the B plot that's happening in the background. Meanwhile, in the foreground, it's like the despair of like Hotaro. Oh God, I have killed.
Yeah,
which again now has me thinking. Oh, Hotaro has killed a Kemi. Is this going to be what leads to like a rage form? Because or like, is this what leads to like a rage or like a despair form? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think Hotaro was getting one because I just thought he was a good boy.
Yeah, and it's really crazy too because like he is a good boy that at the end of the episode like he said like yes he's gonna turn into Amalgam, and then nothing.
Yep.
Like it's surprising.
But yeah, I love the way the amalgams look for this. Just like the little updated, like extra red. I feel like the
Mhm.
creature designs for Gotcha have always been just pretty good. Like, um, I love this is just the thing. I love the extra fluffy pancakes that his mom serves him. I love that his mom can just tell something's wrong immediately.
Yeah.
Uh, they have like such a cute relationship, and I just still love that. Like, oh yeah, we have not found out anything about Hotaro's dad in the meantime.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Also, I like the fact that we
yeah.
forgot about Rinna's dad too. Like, we got the like confirmation that the one who died was like an alchemic duplicate, and it's like, so he's just out there, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, like it's actually kind of funny because like like Gotchard is it's one of the things that is really charming about Gotchard, that it is very easy to follow even if you only like you've only like watched like maybe like 3 or 4 episodes in the meantime, because like they do, for better or worse, like essentially like bring up and drop concepts, but like they're still present, there's still something going on that you could keep up with.
Yep. I mean, part of it is that like I still, I had a theory. I think we talked about it a little bit back that like, oh, Gigiest is using Girion's body, and that's how he's free. But
Mhm.
also because we haven't seen him in forever, maybe Girion is using Rinne's dad's body.
Yeah.
We don't even know.
Like yeah, it's like I said, it's very easy for anyone to follow. Like as great, and I mean, like they still are, like as like Gaim and Geets are, like you kind of have to be like in from the start to like really be
Yeah, we have to.
adapted.
We really build up. We really like build up on things, and yeah. And to be fair, in some regards, I also do think that like Geets and Gaim sometimes like drop the ball a little bit because they got a little too invested in certain things, and there were a couple things that
Mhm.
just had to be like forgotten by the end of it. But yep, it's, I don't know. I've still been having a lot of fun with Gotcha, and it is honestly tragic seeing this episode play out as like, oh, he's sad that he killed someone. We I love that again, we're still getting confirmations of Gigas talking to Klothos and them. They're like, can you bring back Girion? And they're like, I understand you're logging for your parent, but that's not important right now.
Yeah, it's great, but like the other thing that's nice too is that like despite a lot of stuff happening, they explain everything you need to know, like for the episode, or at least for like for like the small like 2-3 episode arcs, 2 to 4 episode arcs that we get.
Yeah.
Like they explain everything. Like it's like, oh, okay, cool. So this guy is definitely after whatever's inside of Hotaro, and like he's so intertwined. Like like they're like talking about how like, okay, like this is why I brought up the stuff about people like being freaking amazing and being able to like read stuff super early, even if it is just to dunk on Spanner. Once again, LOL Spanner. I mean, like that was more so for last week, but like the whole thing about how it's like, yeah, it's like he keeps transmuting himself multiple times, and that's why he's so intertwined with the Chemi. And it's
Yep.
like, oh wow, so he really was transmuting himself. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
crazy.
and that's like the basis for all the writer belts, but it was like his original one that has this original chemi creation power
Hmm.
of whatever's grown in him. And then I love that all of his friends tried to take out Ant Trooper without telling him because they just didn't want to deal with. They already knew how depressed he was, but obviously
Yeah,
he finds out. He goes off. Ant Trooper. I love that Spanner just straight up kills Ant Trooper though.
yeah.
It was the like, oh, how are we going to deal with this? And Spanner just shows up and like slaughters it. Like, no, we don't care about the chemis like that. We just wanted to make sure you guys were safe.
Yeah.
Uh,
Also, let shout us to Hopper One being able to resist turning to amalgam for quite a while. Like it's like, oh no, he's like turning to amalgam, and then we see Crosshopper like, yeah, and then
dude,
like
yeah,
obviously like we knew it was gonna happen, but
this
still
shit
like
is so
it's like,
sad. The fact
yeah,
that like the way the A and the B plot merge is like Hopper One shows up, look, he's got a flower. He's so happy, and Gigas just teleports in like, hey, actually, no. Fucking and then dude, that made me so sad because like I thought we got baited. You're like, oh yeah, Hopper won, he's gonna survive, fantastic. Oh no.
yeah.
And It just reminds me of there. I saw a fucking tweet that someone posted about fucking Gigist, and it was guy points at the cutest puppy in the world and says, "Behold, the face of humanity's evil" from last week, where he's talking about how like chemis were always meant to be a great plague, even Hopper one. That is the nature of a pest characterized by gluttony. And it's just like, oh, and now here he is as Amalgam.
Yeah, it's also really interesting because like I mean I was mostly just thinking about it because of like 01. But the whole idea that like Hopper One Malgam actually uses locusts, and I keep forgetting that locusts are a type of grasshopper.
Yep.
Yeah, because like they use the locust imagery with the metal cluster hopper berserk form 401, and it's
Gotcha.
like I'm like right, and then
Yeah, locusts
yeah
are grasshoppers, and again, I love that it just like, absolutely body spanner. Hopper one is not to be fucked with. I also am like incredibly sad because I feel like this was done in like the best way. The only way that you could have gotten him to kill Hopper one was the way it happened, because he's
yeah.
fighting, unsuited the entire time, just trying to hold them back. Like, please don't hurt anyone. Hopper one, you
Yeah.
can come back. And then he
Yeah,
even
and
like
Hopper One and Hopper One is resisting as much as he can when like just seeing Hotaro.
Yep.
Like
But like you can see that, he even pulls up his arms and is like, if you need to finish me so that you can no longer be in pain, do it. But then, and I didn't realize this was going to be like a Chekhov's gun moment, because we saw the kid drop his plushie earlier in the episode when he was running, and he comes back for it with his mom, and Hopper one sees a civilian and is like, oh shit, time to kill a civilian.
yeah. Like oh man, I wasn't sure if it was Gotcha Go Fire or someone else again, but like someone would say, oh man, I can't wait for Twitter to see the episode and blame this one kid.
Yeah, oh man. And just the fact that, he turns into platinum, or not platinum, Iron Gotchard, and just like reacts, he has to stop him. The only way he can is with the finisher, which, fucking kills Hopper one.
Yeah.
And just everyone, you can see that, the explosion happens. You can see the little white Hopper. I love that they like just painted him white. That's very funny. But he's remembering that, like, oh look, it's this yellow flower. Did he go out and get it for me? And we get the cute little montage, and then it's like, oh shit. Which, this was Giga's plan. He's like, all right, become evil, and then he just transforms into egg.
Yeah,
which was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, the egg was kind of hilarious to see because it is a very CG egg.
No, it's incredibly CG. I just love the bit that like he turns into like this perfectly white egg, and even Gigas and everyone else is like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And then the egg just TP's out.
Yeah,
fantastic. Man. Also, I love these scenes where the character's like so distraught and they're like in like the black background void. And he's he's contacted by the egg, and we're gonna see what happens next episode, which we get the Ichinose Hotaro, I have faith in you. We get this egg who is gonna grant him a new power. Which, I mean, this suit looks awesome. We'll probably go more in depth into this like next week when we actually get to like see it, but just I love this suit. The one thing that I find really funny though is it does fucking remind me of Gaim, because like the fire effect for the furnace just looks like an orange to me. So I keep thinking, Gaim, orange, you there? This suit looks great, and I kind of like that we ended up going with like a blue for the ultimate form.
Yeah, like man, I'm just thinking about Flame's tweet again about final forms for Reiwa.
I don't think I've seen that tweet.
Oh yeah. Don't look into it, because like there's like an argument because like because I forgot, have you at least seen a picture of Cross-Saber?
I haven't seen Cross-Saber. I know that I've heard people talking about the fact that Cross-Saber looks a lot. I know Cross-Saber, and I know the 01 final suits look a lot like the the main suits.
The base suit. Yeah,
Yeah.
so Cross Saber is basically like kind of complete is like the complete red um saber, except painted in this very silvery blue. It looks gorgeous, honestly, like in motion, especially because I remember seeing this in the magazine scan. I'm like, I'm not gonna like this, and then it was in motion. It's like, oh my god, this thing's so cool. But it's really funny because, like, like it was basically like a call, like saying, oh man, yeah, it's like Cross Saber haters are real silent on the Bujin sword front too, and it just turned into this whole thing. So I'm just gonna skip past it because, like, yeah, Bujin sword is a massive repaint as well too. So yeah,
I mean, yeah. Sometimes they do repaints.
yeah, and yes, so some people did not like being called out for being a hypocrite for hating on Cross Saber but loving Bujin sword.
Yeah, and I haven't seen Cross Saber. I really liked Bujin Sword, but I don't have the context.
Yeah, uh, this is what I get for watching so much Rider, man.
Yeah, but
Uh,
on another front, we got some news before we get to Boon Boonjer. We've seen Boon Violet,
yes. Oh
and
man,
holy shit, he looks awesome.
yeah. One of my favorite things that someone did point out was that what's it called, that it never fails. We all keep thinking it's gonna be some what's it called? We all keep thinking that it's gonna be some recurring character turning into the rider, but no, it's just another guy just being added.
Yeah, at some point I do hope that they give us. It'd be cool if a recurring character. But I think I saw someone talk about the fact that may be a thing because like that happens in Rider a lot, and that happens in like Power Rangers a lot, where it's like some
Yeah,
guy that turns out he was your Sixth Ranger.
yeah.
Um, but I love his design. I love the purple suit. The purple and yellow looks fucking sick.
Yeah,
And
he
then
actually.
he comes with his own mech.
Yeah, and he basically looks like, yeah, an F1 driver. So he has like
Yeah,
the F1 tire. Instead, now he actually looks like he like they added the extra, like, like fire protection on his suit, or they made his suit look bulkier by doing the by making it look like it has more padding. So
yeah,
just like F1 racers.
and I haven't seen his little changer. It kind of looks like a modified like change axe, but it's fucking purple and yellow and it looks great. And then the fact that again, we've got fucking Antonio Banderas and Boone Diesel.
Yes.
Holy fuck, they are going hard with the puns for this. I can't wait to meet him. Apparently he's an assassin. So just I don't know how that's going to relate to anything. But it's probably gonna be insane.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Also, I completely missed the idea of Boone Diesel, so oops. Damn it! I hate how I just missed that until now. Oh my
Well,
god.
you were bound to figure it out at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, Boonger's new cars. I love that Taya was like, oh, Speedor made me think about putting AI in cars. Also, I just gave this one little eyes.
Yeah.
I didn't do it to the other one, but this one gets little anime eyes. He gets to have a little personality now.
Yeah. I mean, Boone Marine might get a next episode, but we'll see.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. That like he gets like eyes to like emote.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the designs of both of these little cars. I also love just the implication that like Chaishiro's the one who made these AIs, and it's like seriously, what the fuck was Chaishiro's job? Where did Taya find this guy?
I mean, also I'm not gonna lie, because in my head, like just seeing just Boone Wild though, yeah, like
With
wait, what
Safari?
is it? Yeah, Boone Safari. I was like, it's like in my head, I could only just keep hearing the theme song to what's it called? Kimono Friends. Welcome to Yokoso Chapari Park. Like it's all I can hear in my head, like looking at him.
Yeah, I love that
Uh,
Mira calls him like Safaraichi.
yeah, it's cute.
Yep, and they're
And
gonna race to see who drives him first. Uh,
mhm.
I love this repainted Boom Boonger boom changer that the custom corpse guys created. It looks fucking evil, and it just looks nice. Like, I feel like this is how you do like a little evil repaint and give it like a whole different little theme. The big thing, the big thing to me about this episode was that the fact that our three boys came out to fight, and they were like, the goons are here. At least in the translation that I was watching, and then later when they do their dumb roll call, they're like, "We're the goon boongers or whatever."
I don't think I saw that specific translation, but I love the idea of this episode that they basically fight them without fighting, which is just making them crank down.
Yeah,
and
they're like, "Here you go, you're super tired."
Yeah. It's so funny this episode. Like, we knew they were gonna lose motivation this episode, but it's so funny. That's like everyone just looks exhausted.
It was just such a dumb reason. I love that it instantly exhausted them. I need to talk about something like slightly unrelated. So like Mira just has like a regular civilian job at like a cafe, and it seems that like they just let her take Boon Boonger breaks.
Yeah,
which is incredibly funny. Just a bit of like, hey man, I'm here to apply. Also, sometimes I have to leave for approximately 23 minutes. I'm one of the Boom Boongers. I gotta go fight a monster.
23 minutes. I mean, it's also that, or I mean, like we've also seen her just work multiple jobs as well too.
Yeah, I just love the bit that like she's just off doing part-time jobs, and she tells all of them like, "Hey, I have to go find monsters. I'll be right back. I gotta take my Boon Boonger break. I gotta take a Boon Boom work break." That's so funny to me because like obviously Joe's a cop and like the ISS like knows about him about what he does on like his spare time. Taya is just already rich. Procurement boy's job is kind of just doing shit for Taya anyway, and Chassi also just kind of works for Taya, so the other ones don't have to worry about anything. It's just Mira working a normal ass part-time job and then having to be like, sorry guys, gotta go fight monsters, right, be right back. And I love that our dumb trio got to talk so much this episode.
They did. There was so much fun seeing them. We see them escape using a fire extinguisher. So like, Break's still able to like, do his part of the job. And also I just love how every single time like, that you want to make someone look either sick, tired, or something like that, they just pile on eyeshadow. It is so funny. I love this effect. It's such a simple way to convey this.
It's good. I think it always looks good. They all look fucking dead inside this episode. I love that they also fucking got Boondario, and he's like passed out on the floor, so he can't like fucking get the boon cars out. Generally a little bit of a slow episode. Other than that, like not much happens. It was really funny watching Break show up to be like, hey guys, I'm actually gonna join the Hashaeliens because money's good wherever money's good. And
and it's
all
really
the different random stuff he does.
And the funny thing about it too is that it's still in character for him. It's still in character for him to just be this mysterious bastard.
Yep.
It's like this mysterious bastard kid that literally will do anything. So it's like he basically just helps them out, like gives Natasha a dress.
Oh my god, the Tasha suit in that little dress was so cute. I love that. I love that he gave Yarukar a little pillow, and he's like, I feel like a big shot.
Yep. And then gives him premium oil.
And then he fucking gives them the little like Boon Boonger like festival masks.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cute. Yeah. I also like the implication that like Yarukar is Boon Red.
Yeah. When I saw Yarukar with Boon Red, I'm like, oh man.
And he was, but remember, he wasn't Boon Red. He was Boon Aka because he didn't even say that in English. He said it in Japanese, which was cute. But yeah, and I love that the other dude, his way of winning him over was like special ramen, like
but you know was actually kind of great too. The fact that Mira realizes what Brick was up to.
Yeah, she's been used as like a decoy for his dumb stuff like too many times now.
Yeah, But like, but it's great though. Like, she's the first one to realize. Wait a second, let's just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also love that they see him missing and they immediately start like looking for like, hey, where'd this guy go?
Yeah.
And
But
then,
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, they do a little roll call, and they instantly get hit by their own crank down beam.
Yep. And then
It's
Safari
so
comes
good.
out, because
Yeah.
he recognized Genba. Uh, the Safari weapon is really cool. I like that we get like little slashy claws for the mech.
Hmm.
Um, I don't think there's much to say because obviously the full combination's coming with Marine. That I'm really excited about. But obviously they
Yes.
win. We have a big robot fight, which also very cool. I feel like this is the
Yeah.
thing I was.
Like,
Mhm.
yeah. No, I was gonna say, yeah, because like I actually love how, like, kind of. I mean, I would probably say, like, I want to say brutal or precise, but like, like, yeah, like, yeah, this evil Hashaelien Bundario is just like fights in like a very distinct way, hand to hand. It's really, really cool.
Yep. I also love that it's like implied that this is like because the dude is driving, like, check out my tire handling skills.
Yeah.
I also really like it that like there was a cool mix of like, CG for like the entrance and for some of the stuff, but then we switched to
Yeah.
just like the two suits fighting.
Exactly. Like, yeah, like, I mean, we all know how much I love how much I love suit fighting.
Yep. No, the suit fighting is great. And I think like, doing that for the finisher, but like we get to see like a good chunk of them actually doing stuff. And yeah, Boon Safari, cute concept. It just goes in half, becomes claws. Very excited to see like the full version. I
Mhm.
love that Bundaria is like, I got it. I got something to like give you guys energy, and he's like, here's like fucking 30 pounds of fried food.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh my god, I'm gonna get indigestion just from fucking looking at them. And Gemba just sits down and is like, oh, fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love how like Genba and Bundaria are like on the same wavelength.
Yeah, it's really, yeah, because like, yeah, Gen was like always shown to just be this stoic guy, but he does the goofy shit. I
No,
love it.
it's yeah, it's the really funny because Bundario is this like happy-go-lucky, like, oh, 6 heroes, that's awesome, like super energetic, super like almost like younger brother vibes. And then
Mhm.
Genba's like aloof, does whatever he wants, like cool, but then it's like they meet in the middle where it's like, oh yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, like, now that we've like officially introduced everyone, and we're getting just a lot more just character interactions for the episodes, like with a fight at the end, like, it's great. I love it.
Yep. Yeah, but though technically we haven't introduced everyone, so we haven't met Violet yet.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Actually, wait,
But
what episode are we on? We're on episode. This is episode 13
13,
for
so
Boom
probably by
Boom
like
Years.
15. I feel
Yeah.
like. But yep, we got the Marine episode next. I love that we immediately see that like obviously Marine and Safari are one combination where he has like a fucking dragon mouth.
Yes.
And that's when his eyes come out, which honestly they look sick. But Chishiro, something important. We're getting like a Chishiro backstory episode, which I've been wanting because again,
Yes.
where did
Yes.
this guy
We
come
have
from? Where did Taya find him?
well, okay. But I will say, are we actually getting the Chashiro backstory
Backstory?
episode?
Oh, probably not.
Every single time we've seen like a focus like preview episode preview with Chashiro is never just about him, or we still don't learn shit.
No, we don't really learn anything about him. Look. It looks like we're gonna learn something because obviously it seems like the aquarium is something important to him. So I feel like we're gonna learn something. I like that they fixed the Boon Boon Killer robot again. So we're gonna get another like robot v robot fight, and it looks like this
Yes.
time it has like the like upgrades. It has the like screwdriver arm and like
Mhm.
it has the what's it called, the caravan and the wagon
Yeah.
arms. And I love that
Oh
we
man.
get to see the combo scene of blue and pink.
Yes, I'm so excited to see like the context for this double transformation. Like, it looks
Yep.
so sick.
And I'm excited to see this mech, like the big upgraded form. It's cool seeing that like we got Safari and now we're gonna see we got like here's basically like half of the form. And then it's like, get ready, next we get to see the full form.
Yeah.
But other than
Yeah.
that, at the end of next month, we're gonna get a special preview, June 29th, of the new Ultraman arc. You showed me that image, and I love how they have they have like a little person-sized mech on the team. I really like that.
Yup. I still can't believe I missed out on Boon Diesel. God damn it. I'm sorry. Like ever since you told me, it's literally been playing in my head, and I'm just like, I can't believe I missed it.
You're like,
I can't believe I missed it.
I thought it was obvious because we already have Antonio Banderas.
Okay. So, the reason why it didn't occur to me immediately was because one of the like the first like kind of upgrade robot for Tokyujers was Diesel Resha. So I'm like, oh cool, it's just another Diesel. And cool, yeah, no, Diesel cars, but I completely forgot about the actor. That is gonna be my excuse. That is my official excuse for missing out on the pun.
I don't know how you forget about the actor if like the Fast and Furious is like where all the Boon Boonja memes have been going anyway.
I know. Okay.
So honestly, I don't know. If there's an
okay.
excuse.
I will also admit I've only watched Tokyo Drift.
I've barely seen any of them, to be fair. I just know the memes. But...
Man, stop cutting off all my escape routes, man.
And with that, we will see you next week. Hopefully, he'll figured it out by then. Later. This program is brought to you by
our unending love of tokusatsu.
If you enjoyed the show, please be sure to like and subscribe.
And hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like to support us further, consider becoming a patron at our Patreon, Half Hour Henshin.
You can get some exclusive benefits, such as your name in the credits and joining our sticker club. Or, if you want to help with a one-time donation,
you can also find us at Ko-fi at Half Hour Henshin. You can email us with any questions or theories at halfhourhenshin@gmail.com or on Twitter at halfhourhenshin.